How do you find yourself reacting when things are so uncertain? Well, how we react depends upon our circumstances. It depends, of course, upon our age. It depends on our health. It depends on our financial position. And this is just such a difficult time for so many people. And it depends on our family situation, our relationships, whether they're good, they're bad, they're supportive, they're challenging, what life cycle stage we're at. And also it depends on how independent or how dependent we feel. And certainly for people cocooning, this is such a big issue where they have often found themselves in a dependent situation that is very difficult for them. There's also whether we live within distance of the people we love or whether they're just too far away. It depends on if we have partners, if we have children, if we've extended family, whether we live alone, whether we live in a crowded house, whether we can get away from others, whether we love being on our own, whether we have a garden, whether we're stuck in an apartment, whether it has a balcony or whether we feel completely closed off. And these are all the situations in which people are living. And a crucial issue is, what were our relationships like before this all began? Because here is a tremendous opportunity to change them if we wish they were different, to really work on them, to observe them, to value them, and also to make sure that if they are difficult, they don't continue and escalate in that way if we can. And if they're good, then here's a chance to enhance them further. I suppose how we react also depends on our past, if we're afraid of illness or if we feel very healthy and capable, and also our past experiences of feeling in control or utterly out of control, because this is a time when it seems the whole world is out of control, and that's very anxiety provoking. We always react according to our circumstances in times of uncertainty, and it's really better not to put pressure on ourselves to be a certain kind of person, to react a certain way, to do things that others are doing. Just find our own way through this. What works for me? What makes me feel good about myself? What am I doing that I feel is really working? And not to feel compelled to do 1,000 things that don't fit for you. So do what works for you as long as it doesn't hurt other people. There's also that whole issue of our disposition. I mean, some people are loving being on their own, loving the time, loving the solitude, loving getting away from the world for a while. And for others, that's absolutely terrifying. They're really sociable beings and they love being out and are energized by being with other people, by being at work, by all those interactions. So we learn a lot about ourselves during this time as well. I think that in times of uncertainty, it's a really good time to ask, what opportunities are in this for me? It's time to review my life, my situation, my relationships, my work. This is a good time to review and stop and think if we can. I would really recommend that people write something down every day, even if it's only a few words: sad, anxious, lonely, happy, excited, enthusiastic, relieved. And also maybe a few sentences, particularly if there's something worrying you. There's nothing more effective than getting generalized anxiety and worry out of the head and onto the page, because onto the page it becomes something you can look at and analyze, and maybe even a problem to be solved. At the end of the day, look, this is difficult for everyone in different ways, and there's no right way to be. But there's always help when we feel unable to cope, and the Family Therapy Association of Ireland is so able to match people with those who can support them and help them during this time. So there's a couple of things to remember. Remember, you are not alone in this. You are not alone in how you feel, although of course each of us feel what we feel in our own personal interior way. Do talk to somebody you can trust, where it's safe to talk to them and where you feel safe talking to them. Don't let pride get in the way of saying how you feel. I'm miserable, I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm anxious, I'm irritable, I'm angry, I'm frustrated. Name all these emotions And feel free to name them. You may be helping others by saying this so that people don't have to pretend all is okay. And finally, do stay safe, mind yourself, and let yourself be minded by other people too. Take care.
Family therapists work with individuals, children, couples, and families. You can find a therapist by visiting familytherapyireland.com. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel to be notified of future FTAI videos.